So, yeah, for me, for example, I used to suffer with very bad headaches. So basically, they are tension type headaches, which means the muscles in the back of my head would just tighten up really badly, and it would get worse and worse. And the only thing that would help was ibuprofen, an analgesia painkiller, and I would feel the pain move from the back to the forehead to the eyes, and then I'd be crippled with nausea, and I'd feel like I wanted to vomit. But there was a trigger to this every time, and that was stress. And I would find if I got stressed, I would get this tension headache. And all the doctor would say was take painkillers. But as I've delved into this problem myself, I've tried massaging my neck and releasing the tension in the muscles, which has really helped sometimes. And as I go deeper down into the issue, I've uncovered issues with my own stress and anxiety. So again, I have this physical issue which a doctor is regarding as purely physical, but in reality, it's a mental issue that's deeply ingrained in my very being. And it's only after many years that I've been dealing with these issues and working on relaxation techniques. But these are things that pharmaceutical companies won't help with. They can't help with. Because to relieve stress, you can take psychotropic drugs, antidepressants, but the reality is having a sense of loneliness and depression, all the things that result from essentially civilization and the disconnection between each other and natural ways of living, these are the things that are harming us. So in many ways, so for example, most days I go for a walk in the woods in nature and I feel more relaxed, but big companies cannot make money out of that, so they don't encourage it, so they don't do the research. And this is where Western academics and science fails, because if they don't want to do the research because it's not going to be profitable, it won't be done. So we are missing out on so many positive things for our health because they're not profitable. Exactly.
If it isn't a way of, sorry to interrupt you. If it isn't a way to make money out of it, it just won't get through out in the message to the public, to the population, and it actually turns out to be a very crucial thing for health.
So when we're going back to how I was talking about Western psychiatry and how it's only benefited from Eastern influence, you can consider the pharmaceutical intervention to mental health issues in the 70s and 80s as just give this individual drugs, lithium, horrible things like that, and they never worked. But it's only now that we're practicing mindfulness and meditation and cognitive behavioral therapy that we're actually able to control this crippling anxiety and depression. So it goes to these things are not profitable, but drugs are.
Yeah, that's kind of like a very hard thing to accept. That